Morning, equity guys. I'm Manjunath, NISM technical analyst. Welcome to Equity Guys pre-market video. So let's discuss what happened in the market yesterday. So Nifty 50 closed at 167 points positive, Bank Nifty 393 points positive, Sensex 497 points positive. So three mother indices closed in positive. Data is bullish. Now let's go to India Volatility Index. India Volatility Index, what it is suggesting? So it's at 13.53. Yes, 13.53. But change, you can see it's minus 6.42% change. Means the data is looking like it's minus, but it is bullish trend. Means fear is reducing. So there is a possibility that everyone may come and invest in the market. Okay. So that's the India Volatility Index. We have to know about. Then crude oil February future, which is running below 6,500 pre-COVID level, but it's increasing from last 1 month. Yes, even though it's increasing from last 1 month, but it's lesser than the pre-COVID level standards of 6,500 price level. So data is bullish there also. But commodity market, people are shifting towards commodity market. Silver bees, gold bees made new all-time high once again. See, people are believing in the metals. Okay, that's very, very important. Okay, now let's go to Nifty 50. How it performed yesterday. So Nifty 50, see, in the beginning itself, there is a bullish rally because there was a position holded from the Tuesday. So the people continued the rally, but it could not sustain about 25,350 levels. Then it went down. See, this is the level yesterday I spoke, right? 25,350. You can see my pre-market video yesterday. 25,350 will act as strong resistance. That's what I said clearly. So they from there it rejected 25,200. Again, I said in the pre-market video, which will act as support zone as per option chain. So again, it recovered in the end. So data is, you can see here, in the end, the market had closed in the green candle. Okay, market had closed in the green candle. That's very, very important. So data is bullish now. Now let's go to sectoral wise data. Nifty 80 closed positive, bank closed positive, infrastructure closed positive, auto sector closed positive, and metal sector is also closed positive. So we look out for these five major sectors, and five major sectors also positive. So data is bullish. Advanced decline ratio, you can see more advances. So data is bullish. Here also Nifty 50, 32 companies closed positive. Nifty Bank, 11 companies closed positive. So data is here also bullish. Option chain, 3rd February 2026 is the expiry, that is coming Tuesday. So in the money call option is buying, out of the money call option is selling. In the money put option is buying or selling, out of the money call option is selling. So in the money call option itself only buying. So it's bullish consolidation. Whenever we see this kind of condition in option chain, we can mark support and resistance in option chain as well. So mark that one. So 25,300, you can see OIs. So new positions had been added here, that is put sellers had been added here, that is 25,300 will act as strong support zone. At the same time, you can see here 25,500. Okay, 25,500, 25,400. Okay, 25,400 is a more OI added. So 25,400 will act as strong resistance. 25,500 more OI is there, more positions holders are there. So call sellers. So that will act as resistance as well. So first resistance 25,400 short resistance. Then 25,500 will be a next resistance as well. Next, PCR ratio, which is very important. PCR ratio, you can see it is 0.9. So it's almost neutral, friends. It's almost neutral. 0.8 is there. So if it comes below 0.5, we can say it's oversold. So you can expect some V-shaped market, but it's neutral now. Thank you. FIDA data in cash market, FIIs are buying, DA is also buying. So it is almost near 3,900 crores. So worth of buying. So data is bullish. In F&O segment, index futures, FIIs are buying. But in stock futures, FIIs are selling. They were holding that positions from long duration, from last 1 week. So now they gone for profit booking once the market reaches its 25,350 kind of levels. So that's the thing. But in index futures, FIIs are holding positive. So data may be looks bullish. Okay. Now let's go to US futures. US futures Now US 30 is at negative, US 500 is also negative, US Tech 100 is negative. So data is neutral to bearish here. But if you go to cash market, Dow Jones closed in neutral yesterday, S&P 500 neutral, Nasdaq is also neutral to positive. So data is neutral here. American market, there is no big change in the market from day before yesterday to yesterday. European market, if you come to European market, DAX, FT 100, CAC 43, stock market in this stock market closed in negative. So that's the negative bearish trend in European. Then if we go to Asian market, which is currently running, the Nikkei made an all-time high. It opened near the top of the top level upper circuit, then from there is a sell off. Okay, so you can see a big red candle in Nikkei 225. So it opened flat open, then it's started sell off. Hang Seng yesterday, currently yesterday also it closed in negative. Hang Seng currently is also at negative point. Kospi is also negative, running at negative. So data is neutral to bearish data, friends, in Asian market. Okay, so that's the thinking. Now let's go to ADR. ICICI Bank ADR is negative, Wipro negative, HDFC negative, Infosys negative, Dr. Reddy's Lab negative. So all five companies which we look from ADR perspective is negative. So data is bearish. Now let's go to, after all discussing all the indies, all the datas, now let's go to data from derivative market in Indian stock market itself. Nifty February future. If you compare with Nifty 50, yes, there is some buying is there in Nifty February future. So data is bullish. Bank Nifty, yes, there is a demand in Bank Nifty February future. Data is bullish. Now let's go to Gift Nifty. Gift Nifty can you calculate with Nifty Bank? Sorry, Nifty February future, not Nifty Bank, Nifty 50 February future. Okay, so if you calculate, it is around 80 points negative, friends, 80 points negative. So you can expect a gap down. So you can expect a gap down. So based on that one, let's have a support and resistance. First resistance is 25,372, that is yesterday's high. Then 25,435, that is uh, 25,435 is a second resistance, then 25,585, which is third resistance. So you can mark 25,500 will be your third resistance. Support side, if you come here on support side, 25,187, that is first support. Then we have 25,000, 24,930 kind of levels, that is second support. Then 25,000, 24,880 is our third support zone. So data is looking bullish, correct, Alva? So this is the data. So intraday perspective, yes, bullish rally continues, but remember 25,400 R2, then 25,500 are the Lakshman Rekha. 25,400, if it sustains about 25,400, then the data may look okay bullish, then it may go till 25,500. But remember, Gift Nifty is suggesting gap down today, gap down. So you can see the market can open near 25,300. Okay, the important support is 25,200, friends, and S1 will act as important support. Okay, so this is the intraday perspective. Investment point of view, yes, investment point of view, you can look out for the good fundamental stocks or ETFs. That is your financial advisors, how they advise you. Okay, that's your risk management. So we are not going to suggest anything. So this is the thing you have to take care of. Intraday perspective, yes, gap down, but remember 25,200 will act as strong support zone. At the same time, R1 25,400 will act as strong resistance zone. Thank you. All the best. Have a great day.